All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started with our Getting Started Right training with Team Freedom. Excuse me, guys. First and foremost, want to welcome each and every one of you. If you're a brand new business partner, we call you a family member within Team Freedom. We want to certainly congratulate you and welcome you to this amazing movement, MWR Financial, the home of the instant pay raise and a guaranteed income. Guys, if you're looking at this video, you are a part of an amazing team, Team Freedom. Our mission is to help individuals truly become free. And we believe that you are not free until you are one, debt free, where you own or owe no man anything. Understand this, guys, along with you are financially free, where your business, your assets is generating enough income to sustain an amazing lifestyle for you and your family. And then, of course, that time freedom to be able to do what you want, whenever you want, with whomever you want. And the exciting thing about that, guys, with this amazing company, MWR Financial, this is a vehicle that's allowing our team to accomplish our mission. And the purpose for this webinar, this training, is to help you to launch your business and have a tremendous opportunity to win within this business endeavor, guys. So again, my name is Benjamin McCray. I'm here part of your leadership team. We have some amazing leaders on our team and some up and coming leaders. You are with the right organization. Our job is to help you to win. We want to get you paid and promoted right away. So I'm going to stop talking and go through this information so that this call is short and sweet. Again, one of the things is you can look at this document, you want to write down your site ID. Make it simple, make it, plain, make it rememberable. But of course, that's not the most important thing. When you get a chance, and you don't have to do it right away, I strongly encourage you to go to one of those domain sites like GoDaddy.com and purchase a domain name to make it very easy. Like my domain name is BenjaminMcCray.com. Simple, BenjaminMcCray.com, or whatever type of company, first gen financial, or first gen, whatever you want to use, you want to put that in place along with your username and your password. You want to put this on a document because you're going to put this in a safe, secure place inside of your 3-ring binder. All right, guys. And of course, our lead capture sites, when you came on board, you have a couple of sites. You have your makewealthreal.com / again, that's going to be your site ID name. This is your landing page. This is where individuals who you are prospecting will go onto this site. They'll put their name, phone number, and email address, and they'll get into a system where you'll be alerted that they are viewing your information. And you'll get text messages and emails that you have visitors, which I love. Then another site you're going to get with this program is our tax estimator site, which is myinstantpayraise.com. That is a strong tool that we use to prove to individuals what type of instant pay raise they qualify for. And that's a key phrase, you qualify, whereas anyone who put in the numbers and have over $120 or more, which covers their cost of doing business on a monthly basis, they qualify for this amazing program. And then our business site, MWRfinancial.com. This is where you will go into your back office to get access to the business center, the membership, and also folks can go in there to sign up. So it'll be MWRfinancial.com / your site ID. And if you have individuals who just want the membership, you can go to getfinancialedge.com / your site ID. And again, guys, as you progress forward, I never want to encourage you to spend money you don't have, but if you have resources, you want to get personalized domain names to direct traffic so that you can make sure that people are going to your site, because everyone gets a Get Financial Edge or Make Wealth Real site, and one letter, one number, one anything off, your prospects could end up on someone else's page. We want to avoid that and keep it simple and brand yourself accordingly. So let's jump right into the meat and potatoes, guys. It all begins with identifying your why. I can't express this enough. People say how do I do this? Your why is more important than your how. If your why is strong enough, the how-to doesn't matter. If your why is to the point where you want to become financially free and be able to provide for your family and move your family out of this small home and bring them into a bigger home, move your family from one side of the city and put them into another side so your children can go to a better school. If your why is to retire your mom who's too old to be working but don't have enough money to be retired, those are the whys that will get you motivated to stay the course in this business no matter what. And it's so imperative that you stop right now before you move any further and identify your why. And I'll let you know, your why changes often. Some of us are in this business and you're starting right now and you're like, man, I just need money. I need to make this $1,500 like yesterday. And that can be your why. But I can share with you, as you evolve in the business, when we get money out of the way, your why is going to evolve and transfer as well. But you want to put it in writing, and then want to encourage you, once you put it in writing, share it with your sponsor and put it in front of you where you can visit it often. That is very important, guys. Now, your sponsor team, understand that you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We are sponsors where we are the bridge to help you get to the next level. You want to know who your sponsor is. You want to know their phone number. And as a sponsor, we want to hear from you. Communication is everything. When I bring on a new business partner, I want to talk to them every day. We're joined at the hip. We're in business together. Understand this, guys. So a phone call, a text message on an ongoing basis, even a text message, hey, everything's good. This is what I plan on doing today. Talk to you later. I'll hit you up if I need you. That's communication. You want to have that constant communication with you and your sponsor to help you to progress and succeed within the business. Guys, again, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, whereas we have support all around you. We have a team support, whereas every Sunday evening, we have our Team Freedom Huddle Up call at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The number to lock into your phone is 701-801-9940. That's, again, you see the number there. Every Sunday evening, you want to show up. You want to show up early. Get on there around 7. One thing that I believe in, and I was taught this by a millionaire mentor, he said to be on time, to be early is to be on time, and to be on time is to be late. So if it starts at 8, you should be there at 7:15, 7:45, 7:50. Get there early. And I'll teach on leadership principles. When you show up early, you're there, and as you build a team, you can hear your team showing up. So you can start taking inventory on who's on your team that's plugging into the system. We also have our income expansion calls on Wednesdays, and which is every Wednesday, same number, 701-801-9940. We do this at 12 noon and at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do a webinar, which is teamfreedomwebinar.info. Teamfreedomwebinar.info. This is where you can invite your guest to get on to this during lunch. Hey, what are you doing at lunch? Hey, I want you to jump on a webinar and just have them look at the information. Myself or one of the leaders will go through a brief overview and share this information within 20, 30 minutes, and they see what it is that we do and basically can make an informed decision. You want to plug into this. This is our team weekly meeting. So if you don't have a guest, show up to fill in the space and get the information and learn. But if you have guests, show up and get paid. Understand this, guys. We also have a corporate training system, whereas every Monday and Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, You want to get plugged in every Monday and Thursday. That number, 319-527-2529. And the webinar to call into, startmeeting.com/MWR. And again, guys, on Mondays is a training, recognition. It's pretty exciting, announcements. And then on Thursday is a real deep dive, nuts and bolts. It's a getting started right training like this, which is going to be mainly some of the things we're going to talk about. But this one is a more personalized one for our team. But as you're plugging folks in on Thursdays in your team, and I strongly encourage you to do that, it will reiterate what I'm talking about here, okay? And then after the first half, then the company dissects the 4 services, whether it's Money Max, Credit Max, Equity Max, or Wealth Max, that you can really learn more and more about what we offer. So now, qualified financial consultants, this is just information, guys, that you want to know. It's a one-time investment of $99. Our membership, there's a membership card. Our MWR Financial debit card is a $10 charge one time. Our Biz Center is $40 a month, ongoing, okay? And then our Financial Edge membership is $79.97 a month, ongoing, all right? Now, of course, I'll talk about the 3 and free. The $79.97, we want to help you get your first 3 memberships immediately so that you can eliminate that $79.97, and your cost of doing business will only be $40 at that point. Okay, guys, but understand this. The total investment is $228.97 for a person to come on board, and the monthly cost of doing business is $119.97 if you don't have your 3 customers. But again, we want to, and we'll show you how to make sure you get those 3 customers accordingly, because we recruit to sell. We recruit to sell. Every time you share this information with someone in terms of the opportunity, from that, we say, hey, listen, do you see yourself as a member or as a business partner? So they have one or 2 choices. Do you see yourself as a member or a business partner? Because what happens if a person doesn't want to do the business, and everyone's not going to do the business, they'll at least support you if they know you, like you, and love you, and trust you in getting the membership. And I always tell people, if you don't have an 850 credit score, if you have debt, if you're paying too much on your taxes, you want to get this service, period. All right, guys. Now, plug into the Financial Edge membership. This is so very important. And as a team, we want to be a product of the product. Understand this, guys. Facts tell, stories sell. Facts tell, stories sell. So you want to create your story as soon as possible. So as you're listening to the sound of my voice, I want you to make it your business as soon as this training is over to go into your membership portal and schedule your consultation immediately with Money Max, where they can see, especially if you're a W-2 employee, they can see and adjust your taxes to get an instant pay raise, as soon as your next paycheck. That's a story that you'll be able to tell. And if you're not a W-2 employee, you still want to go through the process just to see how that process works. And then Credit Max, of course, you want to set up your Credit Max, pull down your credit report, annualcreditreport.com or Credit Karma, whatever you need to do to get your credit report and load it up and let them go to work on improving your credit score. Understand this, guys. So that's another thing. And then Equity Max, go in there, put all your debt into Equity Max, and let them show you what it's going to take to become debt-free and what is your debt-free date. It's a wonderful thing to know your day that you will become truly free. Remember what we said, you're not truly free until you're debt-free, financially free, and have time freedom. So with Equity Max, you'll know when you are debt-free. And we will show you, the team of Equity Max professionals is going to help you to eliminate your debt within a third or half the time. And then, of course, with Wealth Max, guys, we have Wealth Max experts, myself, along with others on the team. I want to encourage you before you call WealthMax, please make a note of this. I want to encourage you because we're part of the WealthMax team. Myself as a certified financial consultant and a retirement planning specialist, I know the program that WealthMax is going to walk you through. I want to encourage you to contact me at 704-490-6297. Again, 704-492-6297, because what will happen is, as we have our conversation and go through the evaluation, I'll be able to match you up with other consultants within the team to help you in that process. Also available is the add-ons with the debt validation and debt settlements, tax debt relief, along with credit consultation, debt consultation. Those are services that are also included in our service that cost a little additional, but at a very low discount. All right, follow us on social media, guys. Get connected. You want to stay plugged in. Follow me with this, guys. Our Facebook is, of course, facebook.com/MWR Financial. Our YouTube is youtube.com/MWR Financial. We have a sound. And then our team, I needed to put this on here. I should have. I missed this one. We have a Facebook page as well, MWR Team Freedom. So it's, I guess, facebook.com/MWR Team Freedom. All right, guys. We have a customer support. You go to support.MWR Financial, or you can call them 1-800-997-5090. But I'll say to you guys, the fastest way to get results and communicate is through our chat, where you can send them an email or through the chat. All right. So that's the preliminaries and making sure you have all that. Let's talk about the meat and potatoes. Let's get you paid and promoted, guys. So how do we go about doing that? Our number one objective as a team is to get you paid and promoted and create your story. Understand this, guys. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that within the first week of you coming into this business, our goal is to help you to become a manager. We want to help you get your first 3 business partners within the next 48 hours, no more than the next 4 to 6 business days. And this is what I would share with you guys. We all know individuals who are our go-to people. If you got a flat tire, if you're going on a trip, you need folks to roll with you, people who are with you all the time. Those top 3 positions are key positions in your business, and you want to set those individuals up to win, because everything that comes on board after falls into your organization. Understand this, guys. So what we want to do is we want to help you launch your business. We'll talk about this down the road, and helping you to get your first 3 new qualified financial consultants. You'll get $25 for each of those individuals. And once you get a membership along with that, you'll open up your daily guarantee. And now you get $5 a day, $150 a month. You get a text message notifying you of that. And you're qualified for the first momentum bonus of $150. If you get that done, they say within the first 30 days, but no, Team Freedom doesn't take it down to 30 days. We're getting it done in your first week. We want to get you promoted to manager in your first, I would say, 3 to 6 days of being in the business. And then, of course, we're going to turn around and teach your 3 people how to do the exact same thing in their first week, where they go and get their 3. Now you have 3 managers, and you're a senior manager on the team with a total of 12 people in your organization. You now qualify for $20 a day, $600 a month. You get an additional $450 momentum bonus, guys, which is pretty daggone exciting. Understand this, guys. So, and then what do? We duplicate the process. So we're helping those 3 to get their 3. So those folks are now senior managers. You're now an area manager. So within 3 weeks, 4 weeks tops, And on the fourth week of you being in the business, we need to just be filling in the blanks because we just got to get one or two more people to get you to what is called a area manager, where you have 3 senior managers, a total of 39 people in your organization. You get a $900 bonus. Understand this. And you also get the presidential club bonuses. Guys, everything I'm going over, there's a 25% check match that's going to be involved of all the commissions that's moving through your organization from people that you personally brought on board. They make $1, you get 25% of that, guys, which is powerful. So real quick, just want to share, you got the game plan, your goal for manager. So if you came on board today, it's the second. You want to be a manager by this day that you're on board before the next time you come across this day. So we're talking within a week. You want to set a goal to get your first 3 business partners and then set that precedence. What you do, your team's going to do. So now if you go manager in the first week, then it's exciting because now you could call your team and say, hey, listen, I went in a week. I expect you to go in a week. So let's help you get your first 3 business partners. And I'm going to talk about how we're going to get those 3. We're not going to just throw it out there. Then when are you going to qualify for your luxury car program? Guys, the luxury car program on this slide here, it's 200 enrollment team points. So once you become an area manager and each individual on your team, we want to make sure they get 5 total points. Understand? So when they come on board, they get their membership. That's 1 point. 2 points. They have their website, which is a point. So that's 3 points automatically. But then we want them to get their 3 outside customers immediately. So that's 3 points, 5 points, 7 points. A total of really is going to be 8, 9 points when a person goes out and gets their 3 recruits, 3 memberships within their first 30 days. Understand this, but really within their first week. All right, guys? But this is going to be powerful as we teach and train this and duplicate this through the organization. You're going to be qualifying for the car program for the $500 a month, and then you continue to duplicate that and move it accordingly. Next thing you know, you qualify for the $1,250 a month with tier 2, and next thing you know, you qualify for the $3,000, guys, which is pretty awesome. All right, so that's that on that sheet. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes, and let's get you on a fast start where we can get you that cash flow, that leverage, that residual income, which is going to bring you, what do we say? Time and financial freedom. Guys, you're not free until you are debt free. You have financial freedom, and then you have time freedom. Let's talk about that, guys. Step 1, you want to develop your story. We already went over that. Use the membership, use the membership, use the membership. Step 2, you want to make your list. Guys, no list, no business. If you don't have a list, you are not in business, guys. It's like opening up a restaurant with no food. Understand this. Our business is people. We share this information with individuals. It doesn't matter if they see it or not. It don't matter. Our job is not to convince or sway. Our job is simply to expose. So you want to build a big list of 100 names or more. Use your social media, Facebook, Twitter, your cell phone. Take everyone out of that list. Go to the store right now and buy yourself a compensation notebook, which is the most durable notebooks out there, and just start writing down names and phone numbers, That's going to be your gold. And once you put down all your names and phone numbers, now we qualify them with the 5-star system, whereas we want to find out who's your W-2 employees. Who has a job? That's a W-2 employee. Who has a vehicle? Put a star next to him. Who has a phone? Put a star next to him. Take vacations. Put a star next to him. And who has children between the ages of 7 and 17? And you always want to be adding to your list on an ongoing basis because new blood is the lifeblood of your business. That's why I want to encourage you to go into the back office, go to marketing, and purchase some business cards. So every day you're handing out 2, 3, 5 business cards. And of course, whenever you hand out a card, When you give something, you want to get it back in terms of a phone number, a name and a phone number, or someone else's business card. But here's the key thing. When you build that list, and this is where, I want you guys to really pay attention to this. It's absolutely imperative that we are so focused on that list. That's your money. Inside that list is your money, is your wealth, is folks who's going to come on board and help do amazing things in this opportunity. So you don't want to take it lightly. You don't want to take it for granted. All right, guys, everyone goes into that list and everyone gets exposed. You want to let everyone know what you do. Let me share why this is so important. If you don't talk to your people, someone else will. This company is absolutely exploding right now. We're opening up new markets and bringing on new people every single day. And 6 degrees of separation is absolutely real. Whereas if the people you have on your list, I promise you there's others who put them on their list as well. And whoever communicates with them first and develops that relationship and has a wonderful first impression is the person that they're going to sign up with. I want you to understand that. So you want to make sure you expose everyone. And here's the thing. We don't convince, we sort. We're in a business of simply exposing. So when a person says no, and this is some advanced training, I'm off the track here, but I want to make sure you get this. Our job is simply to let people know what we do. And I'll probably go over this down the road here. I don't know what's in front of us right here. But when a person knows that you're doing MWR Financial, if they don't join you right away, our job is simply say, it's okay. Timing is everything. Can I keep you up to speed on the progression of my business? And if you ever decide to join MWR Financial, promise me you'll consider joining with me. Guys, that right there locks them in. And we want to teach that inside of our organization because I promise you, everyone you expose will be exposed 2, 3, 4 times down the road. Understand this. If they don't sign up with you, someone's going to come behind you and expose them. And then someone else is going to come behind. And when they decide to say, man, this thing is really going, I need to get in, because they promised you that they'll call you, they're going to call you. And by the time they call you, they'll discover you are still in, one, stay in the business. You've been moved to manager, senior manager, or area manager. So you're progressing. So when they come back a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, they'll realize that, man, I could have been in, and these people could have been on my team, but now I'm coming in and I'm going to be on their team. And that's okay. So step 3, start inviting peak interest, guys. W-2 employees, learn the phrase that pays. John, if I could show you how to get an instant pay raise every month, starting with your next paycheck, would you want to know more? Silence. John, if I could show you how to get an instant pay raise every month, starting with your next paycheck, man, would you want to know more? Silence, all right? Or if there's a third-party approach, non-W-2, do you know anyone who would like to make more money on top of that, on top of what they're currently doing? I apologize. If not, no worries. You get to meet and get referrals or no. All right. If they tell you no, ask, do you know any W-2 employees that will like an instant pay raise? So the bottom line is our target market is 150 million W-2 employees, but everyone's not a W-2 employee. I had a great conversation with a young lady today who's self-employed. Listen, I was self-employed. It doesn't require that a person is a W-2 employee. That's our target market. But as an entrepreneur, 150 million, that's attractive. So you approach the way I approach non-W-2 employees is exactly this. Are you open to making some extra income without interfering with what you're currently doing? And if they say yes, I move them through the process, okay? Now, this is key, guys. Launch your business. So when they say yes, right now, immediately after listening to this webinar, if you're not in front of your sponsor, you want to call your sponsor and simply schedule your launch webinar and private business reception. What is a launch webinar? This is where you have your grand opening. You have your grand opening. Most businesses have a grand opening where they invite everyone to come in and support them, whether they buy or not. They want them in the room. So if you open up a brand new coffee shop, you want everyone to come, and you have your balloons and all that stuff. See, that's the mindset I want you to have. You're inviting everyone to know, hey, I just launched a business. I want you to come and support me and just be there. You may or may not be interested. You may not be a coffee drinker. Understand, but I want you to show up and see if there's something that you can patronize and buy. That's the same thing, whereas we're going to do a launch webinar. You invite people where you say, and you want to launch in within the next 48 to 72 hours, immediately. Some of you can launch, you could do a 24-hour launch where today, tomorrow, you want to launch, and then schedule a backup webinar for the 72 hours, within 72 hours, whereas those who can't get on right away, you can have them get on. So today is Friday that I'm doing this recording. So you want to have a webinar no later than tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow, okay, which is Saturday, but then you schedule another one for Wednesday, which you could plug them into our Wednesday evening webinar at 8 p.m. You see how that works? So guys, you want to set that up, and how does that work? There's a webinar training that we do for launching your webinar and doing a private business reception, but it's a simple, I just launched a very exciting project. I'm doing a grand opening, and I'm calling everyone I know and care about to ask them to support me and just taking a look. You may not be interested, but you can come and take a look, and if you know people who's interested, maybe you can refer them in supporting my business. Can I count on you to be on the webinar tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening, whatever time you schedule, and then you just give them the information. The webinar is teamfreedomwebinar.info, teamfreedomwebinar.info, and the number is 701-801-9940. I look forward to you being on. I will text you to confirm or remind you about the webinar, okay? And then private business receptions. This is where people come into your home. This is where people come into your home, and this is your intimate personal connection, where folks come to your home and you introduce them to the opportunity as well. We'll talk about that in more detail. You want to call your first round draft choices your 5-star people first. It is sad that people call folks who don't qualify and ask them, do they want to look in their opportunity? You call people that don't qualify first, and that don't even, people who don't have paychecks, don't have vision, don't want to get involved, and basically you just jack that up. So you want to call them up and get them all set up. You also want to do social media, texts, and things of that nature. I'm a believer in this, but I believe in a phone call is more powerful. Let's move forward, guys. Step 4, deliver the message. And this is the same thing. John, go to myinstantpayraise.com, answer the 7 questions, and text me your number or how much you'll save on a monthly basis. When your prospect sends you their monthly total, send them a following message. John, congratulations, you qualified for instant pay raise. Now go to makewealthreal.com/your site ID and have them watch the video. Within 15 minutes, follow up with them. And then when you follow up, you walk them through the script. 15 minutes afterwards, man, be excited. Assume they are ready to get started. Say the following: John, now you know what we're so excited about. What did you like best about what you just saw and heard? Whatever they say, you want to agree with it. And then say, John, the next step is to really get you plugged in. Are you still in front of your computer? Walk them to your website and then sign them up. If they don't see it, if they have questions, say, listen, I'm brand new. I'm just getting started. I want you to hear it and see it the way I heard it and saw it. Let me get you on the phone with my business partner, and then 3-way them in to your sponsor and your success line. Now, understand this, guys. Don't ask, tell. The next step is to put you on the phone with my business partner. I don't want to mess anything up. I want you to get it the way I got it. Hold for a second. Let me put you on the phone with Mr. McCrae or Mr. Page or Miss Benson or Mr. Towns, whomever your support team is, and there's many of them that can qualify to do a three-way call, and then just three-way them in, get them set up, and then follow the process over and over and over again. Guys, if you do this, your business is going to continue to grow, where your guaranteed income is going to continue to flow, where you'll get to the $600, you'll get to the $3,000, you'll have 600 people on your team. And I want you to understand this, guys. Our project is we're going after those who are builders, Project 600. We're going to get 600 people on board ASAP, where you open up a six-figure income with this company, guys. So with that being said, I thank you so very much for listening in. And this is just a quick introduction. There'll be more training, more support. I just wanted to make sure that you have access to something so that you can go forward. This document is on our Team Freedom Facebook page, where you go to our Team Freedom Facebook page, facebook.com/MWR Team Freedom. And when you go over to the files, you can pull this document down. I appreciate you guys. Look forward to working with you and helping you to create your stories. Take charge, everyone.